Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening whenever you're watching this video. It's Friday morning on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February as I film this, and I've just got back to the office after celebrating the first ever whole of school mass at Notre Dame College. This was Notre Dame's first mass together, and it was absolutely amazing. One of the challenges I experienced in celebrating this mass was the knowledge that for many, if I may even go so far as to say most of the students present, Mass was a foreign language. Sure, they were in a Catholic school, but the celebration of Mass definitely presumes a literacy. In the same way that a child begins to learn how to read, people don't automatically know what Mass is if they're not used to it. And this has given me great cause of reflection of how we approach the actively accompanying people to encounter Jesus part of our parish's mission. There is definitely a growing vibrancy in our parish at the moment, but the way that we actively accompany people to encounter Jesus is still very much a work in progress for most, I'll be very bold, most Catholics, most worshipping Catholics. As I reflected on how to approach this challenge with children, I realized that what was given to me, that the best way to approach actively accompanying people is to share what God has done for me, for us. And that's what the Psalms direct us to do. A lot of the 150 Psalms talk about praising God in response to what God has done for us. And so for you and for me, our starting point is recognizing how God reveals God's love for us, recognizing how God speaks to us. And then our faith becomes more about our joyful response to what God does and has done for us, rather than about what we do, rather than about sometimes ticking the box by coming to Mass, saying our prayers, but our joy-filled response. Every single person who has recognized God's presence in their lives has a faith-based testimony. And the development, each one of our developments in being able to share that with another person is probably one of the most important things for us at the moment, so that we can actively participate in our mission. What's your testimony? Where have you seen God active in your life? I want to invite you to share that with someone. Share it with someone you're comfortable with sharing with first, but then be ready to respond to the opportunity that gives you to share that with someone who needs it, who needs to know that God isn't real, who needs to know rather that God is real, not just someone from 2,000 years ago, or even at worst a theoretical person who's distant and we don't know. God is real. Jesus is real. He's living and present in our midst, and opportunities are revealed to us to share with other people what we've experienced. May God bless you as opportunities are revealed to you to actively accompany other people to encounter Jesus.